Thank you for joining us today. It's Bruno's 5th class. We are doing we're giving him some basic obedience classes using positive reinforcement. The idea is that if you have a puppy at home or if you know anybody, please share this video or follow us. Try to do the exercises at home with your puppy and let us know if you have any doubts. Hi, Facebook friends. Thank you for joining us. My name is Mario, and it's Bruno's 5th class today. Today we're working on gentle leader. We have been working on walk and introducing the gentle leader. Last week we finally put the gentle leader on, which he didn't love, but we'll try again today. At home, he has been practicing face, which is the command we're using in order to for him to put his nose inside the gentle leader's loop. And we have been working on brushing him, getting him used to the brush. And today we're starting come. So for all of you at home that have either a puppy or an adult dog and you call them and they run the other way, or they just don't follow, this is the perfect class for you. Because I'm going to give you some hints that you can practice at home, and they're very useful. We're going to do an exercise today which you can practice with kids, and it's lots of fun. So let's start. Today we're using the original real strip duck recipe from Plato. You can find them, and I'll link it to the video after we finish. Let me see. You can buy it online, luckypetusa.com. Please support your small business. If you're in Tampa, you're more than welcome to shop with us. But if you're anywhere in the out of Tampa, please support your small business. We need it at this moment, and always we appreciate all the support that you can give us. So please share this video, shop at your nearest small business, and let's start. Let's not talk anymore. So let's practice today what we have been doing with Bruno. Oh, he found his favorite toy. But we're not going to use that yet, Bruno. Okay, so we started with watch me. Bruno, watch me. Watch me. Good boy. Let me make sure you can see the video. See him in the video. Yes, you can see him. Bruno, watch me. Good boy. The idea for watch me, is that he stares at you in the eyes when you tell him watch me. If he's not staring, then nothing happens. No praise, no treats, no nothing. If he stares at you at the moment where he's exactly looking at your eyes, that's when you praise them. You tell him good boy and treat. So the second command we've learned, he has learned, is place. Bruno, place. Place. Good boy. So what we expect from place is that he recognizes that every time he hears the word place, he needs to go to the towel or the bed. At home, you can use either a towel or a bed, whatever you have at home. We don't expect him to stay in the place. We just want him to start enjoying that spot. Everything positive should happen on place. Bruno, place. Place, Bruno. Place. And this is his 5th class, so I'm not going to help him as much as we did during the past. Good boy. Good boy, Bruno. Place. Good boy, Bruno. And I'm going to start stepping back to see if he stays there. If I step too far and he moves, then I'll step. Good boy, Bruno. Place. 4 paws on the towel. Bruno, place. Place, Bruno. Bruno. Place. Place. Good boy, Bruno. Good boy. Good boy, Bruno. Place. Good boy. And I'll step back. See if he stays there. Not yet. Bruno, place. walk, and then I'll put the gentle leader on him. I don't want to take that much time because I know you've seen this from the other last videos. Okay, so we're going to use the word face. Let me make sure that you can see me from back here. There we go. Bruno, face. Bruno, face. You have to win it. Bruno, face. Sorry, face. Good boy, Bruno. Face. Good boy, Bruno. Face. Good boy. Face. Good boy, Bruno. Let's see if I can clip it on. Leave it there. Boy, Bruno. Face. Good boy. He didn't even notice he has something new on. He just wants a treat and he likes working, so. Good boy. And let's start with walk. Bruno, walk. Good boy, Bruno, walk. Good boy. Bruno, walk. Walk, Bruno. As you can notice, I don't start using the leash. Walk, Bruno. I mean, if I'm giving a group class, there's no choice. I have to use leashes on puppies. But Bruno, walk. Good boy. At home, you can start all these exercises without the leash on. Bruno, walk. Yes, good boy, Bruno. Walk. Good boy. And he's trying to take the gentle leader off. It's just like when you put the mask on for all this COVID stuff. You see everything so different, and even though it's not even though you can see, it's just something that's there, and you kind of maybe bother at the beginning, but then they get used to it. And good boy, Bruno. He also has long hair. Bruno, walk. Walk, Bruno. Walk. If he crosses me and he does this, then no treat. Good boy, Bruno. Walk. Good boy. Bruno, walk. Good boy, Bruno. Walk. Bruno, walk. Good boy, Bruno. Good boy, Bruno, walk. So this is just the 5th week we have been training Bruno, and look at all the improvement. Good boy he's been having. So let me put the leash on. Does he have a leash?
Yes.
Giving him commands, because that distracts him from trying to take the gentle leader off. Oh, no, that's not a toy. Let me take this off the leash. He doesn't need any more distractions than what he has. Oh, it's all full of treats. I'm sorry. Okay. Anything that moves, he's a puppy. Anything that moves, he'll want to. Come on, boy. Bruno, walk. Walk, Bruno. Sit. Bruno, sit. Come on, boy. Walk. Walk, Bruno. Sit. Oh, sit. Good boy, Bruno. Bruno, walk. Good boy. Bruno, sit. Good boy. Bruno, watch me. Watch me, Bruno. Watch me. Good boy. See how everything comes together? When we start training, it seems like everything's so slow and every command is so simple. But then when you put everything together, it makes sense. Bruno, sit. watch me. Good boy. He has so much hair that I can't see if he's watching me or not, but I trust that he is. Bruno, walk. Walk, Bruno. Walk, Bruno. Walk, Bruno. Walk. Walk, Bruno. Good boy. Walk. Walk, Bruno. Good boy. Bruno, sit. Good boy, Bruno. Bruno, watch me. Watch me. Watch me, Bruno. Watch me. Good boy, Bruno. Good boy. Okay, so I'll take the gentle leader off. I think that you were able to see how he's working with it. Next week, we'll try working with the gentle leader, but outdoors, around the store, in different areas, so that you can see how to use it in different environments, not just in a closed environment, but you have to be very patient. It does work, the gentle leader does work, so maybe we can do, if it's not raining and if the climate allows us, we can do the class outdoors next week, and that way you can see how we work with the gentle leader outdoors. So let's start with come. Let me get some more treats. I'm gonna use the Origin 6-speech treats. Well, I don't know if you can see them here. There we go. The light doesn't let you. Okay, perfect. So we'll use these treats now for come. I really like to use special treats, something that they can't, and it really smells like fish. So you'll love it. I don't know if the owner will like it, but he'll enjoy them. So if your dog, now look at that. Ooh, it smells good. So most dogs don't respond to come because we don't really teach them come. We usually use the word come to call them when they are doing something that we don't like. Like, for example, if they're grabbing your shoes, or if they peed where they were not supposed to, or for many reasons that's when you usually use the word come. So whenever you need them to come, they will not come because they believe that it's something negative or that they will be punished. So from now on, don't ever use the word come to punish your dog or for anything negative. If he's doing something that he's not supposed to, make sure that you either have him in a safe place where he cannot take things that he's not supposed to. You can substitute that shoe or that piece of furniture with one of his toys, but don't use the word come. You want everything to be positive during this during this stage. That's very important for your puppy, for his development. You're building trust. So if he knows that whenever he hears his name and the word come, he's going to be punished or screamed at, then that relationship will not be positive. And if you ever open the door and he runs away, he won't come, I can assure you that. But if instead, every once in a while, I always recommend having treats on a high counter on top of napkins instead of in the back, because we don't want them to hear the sound of the bag and come because of the sound of the bag. But every once in a while, call them. Bruno, come, and surprise him with a piece of treat or with something that you know he loves. So special treats for come. Nothing negative for the word come. And let's start with the first exercise I like to do at home. I like to practice. I will need you. Okay, so if you have more than one person at home, everybody should have treats, and we're gonna play the come game. If you have kids, this is a great game to play with your kids. So everybody will have treats. The number one rule of this game is that only the person that calls the dog is the one that's going, he wants the treat. Only the person that calls the dog is the one that's going to feed him and is going to praise him. If he goes to the other person, then nothing will happen. that person will not even talk to the dog or will try to do any hand signal in order to send the dog the other way. Just ignore him, and he'll start realizing that only the person that says the word come is the one that's going to praise him. And he'll start learning the word come in a fun way. So I'm going to give you some treats. And it's a very simple game. It's nothing too fancy. But this game you're gonna play at the beginning in a small room. Then you're gonna start hiding in different places, and it's the most fun game. I can assure you that after they learn this game, whenever you call him, he will want to come. So it's a very effective exercise. So let me stand here, and maybe you can stand the other way. Your name and commands. Let me. Bruno, come. Bruno. I'll give you the Bruno, come. Bruno, come. So let him, this is normal that this happens because he doesn't know the word come. That's when you realize that they really don't know what come means. They can hear the word, but they don't know what they're expected to do. Bruno, so she will just ignore him until he realizes and he starts looking for ways of winning that treat. He'll end up coming to me. Bruno, come. Come. Bruno. Come. Good boy, Bruno. Good boy. Come. Good boy. When he comes, make sure that you pet him and that he stays there for a while. Not just come, take the treat, and run away. And I don't think the Facebook friends can see us that well. Let me put this, take this camera down a bit. Oh, sorry.
Bruno, come. Or
Bruno, come? Yeah, it's on.
Bruno, come. Bruno, come.
If that happens, that the person calls him and he's already there, give him the treat.
Bruno,
It's
come.
okay.
Good boy, Bruno. Good boy. Good boy, Bruno. That's a good boy. Good boy.
Bruno, come. Bruno, come. Come, Bruno, come. Good boy, Bruno. Yay, good boy, Bruno. Come.
Bruno, come. Bruno, come. Bruno. Bruno, come. Good boy, Bruno. That's a good boy. That's a good boy, yes.
And call him again. Yeah, he'll start learning that the
Bruno,
order.
come. Good boy, Bruno. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yes, that's a good boy. Good boy.
Bruno, come.
Come, Bruno. Come.
So as I was explaining before, I don't expect him to sit at the moment. Eventually, when he knows the word come, then I can ask him to sit, or I can ask him to watch me, or do some other, I'll call him again. Bruno, come. 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 Good boy, Bruno. Good boy. Yay, good boy, Bruno.
Bruno, come. Good boy, Bruno.
You can see how he's enjoying
That's
the
a good boy. Yes,
the
that's a
exercise.
good boy.
You can call him one more time.
Bruno, come. Bruno, come. Good boy. That's a good, boy. That's a good boy. Good boy.
Okay, so practice that exercise at home. Let me try to brush him after every class. We're doing some puppy massages or brushing. Let's see how he does today. Good boy. What do you see for the brushing part? Bruno, as I said, I think it was last week, I'm not a groomer. I'm not a professional groomer. I wanted to teach you how to brush them correctly, but Bruno needs to be socialized and he needs to get used to the brush first. So what we're working on during this course is on getting him used to the brushing part. Bruno, place. sensitive. He doesn't like it. Good boy. Come on, Bruno. Oops, I used it. So let me give him a treat because I told him come. Come, good boy, come. You see how I'm trying to not do anything. Tell him, ask him for, use the word come for anything that's negative for him. Good boy, Bruno. Just a little bit of brushing here. Good boy, Bruno. Good boy. Some more brushing? Good boy, Bruno. He likes these treats. Good boy. Good boy, Bruno. Come on. Oops. Come. There I go again. You see how we usually use the word come for moments that we shouldn't? That's why many dogs don't respond to the word come. Bruno, come. Come. Good boy. Come. Okay, so let's close this class on a positive note. Now that Bruno did his comes, good boy. I'm not gonna brush him anymore. Good boy. Maybe after the class I will, but not in the grooming, in the training salon. Good boy. Good boy, Bruno. Okay, so if you have any questions about dog behavior, your puppy's training, your neighbor's dog's training, or behavior, please feel free to ask us. I will answer every question that you have. Maybe I'll take a few hours, but I will answer every question. Some people have asked me when I'm starting group classes. So I wanted to start in July, but I'm waiting. I think most probably we will start group classes in August, at maybe late July or beginning of August. I'll post it on Facebook and I'll let you know. And if you or your friends are interested, please let us know. Well, thank you for joining us. See you next week, next Thursday at 6:30.